What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be ranking every weapon slash utility and whatever in Rivals Roblox. So, I know every weapon, but, some of these weapons I don't have and I'm just not too familiar with. So I'm going to try my best to have a fair ranking, but, some of these ranks might be kind of scuffed because I don't have every gun, I don't use every gun, and I just don't know a lot about some of these weapons. But I'm going to try to make it as fair as possible. Starting off with AR. The most famous gun in Rivals. Everyone starts off with it. This is my this is my number one weapon I use. AR has always been there for me. It's super reliable. Does a good amount of damage, has a good fire rate, has a good ammo size. It's just a really good weapon. I might have to give this one. I might honestly have to give this one S tier, either S or A tier, because I'm looking around. I think I might have to put assault rifle in S tier, just because this is the holy grail of weapons in Rivals. And I think, Rivals wouldn't be a game without this gun. I think it deserves S tier. It's also just a really solid gun in my opinion. Next up we have Battle Axe. Now I have seen more and more people use Battle Axe. I think not only is it like a good movement weapon, but it also like you can do a lot of damage when doing like the dash. You can do a good amount of damage with that. I've seen more and more people using it. It is kind of annoying. I think people use it more as a movement weapon and less of like a weapon they would like just do damage with. I'm gonna have to put Battle Axe in. I'm gonna say, ooh, that's actually kind of. I'm gonna put it in B tier because I don't think it's great. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's not a bad movement weapon, but I think it's just like it's okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. Next up we have bow. When I first started playing Rivals, I used to love bow so much. I started playing Rivals a while ago, and then I took a big break, and now I've got back on the grind. But bow used to be my favorite weapon in the game. And when I hopped back on, I don't know if they nerfed it or not, but I swear, like just no shots are registering. Like I can't hit anything with bow, and it's a good movement weapon. It's good in a certain loadout like bow, daggers, knife, fists, like an insane movement loadout. Maybe it's good then, but other than that, it's not a great weapon. It's very unreliable. And yeah, there's not much. There's just a lot. There's just much better guns, or in this case, a bow. Not really a gun. It's either C or D tier, but I might have to put it in D tier because it's just. I don't know what happened to it. It's just even when I did use it, it still wasn't great. But like, it's just I'm not a huge fan of it, and it's really unreliable. Next up, we have Burst Rifle. Now, Burst Rifle has been nerfed 5 times, and I got 1 buff. And even though it's been nerfed 5 times, it's still one of the best weapons in Rivals. If you have good aim, the Burst Rifle is gonna be like the perfect weapon for you because you can hit 75 damage in 3 bullets, like one burst. So you can 2-tap someone pretty much like a crossbow, and this weapon. It's super cheap. I think it's 25 keys, and it's basically like the AR's brother. It might be better. I think they go hand in hand, but I'm going to have to put this one in S tier as well because the burst rifle has been, like, insane. So that's a pretty obvious S tier. Moving on to chainsaw. People use it for movement. It's a good movement weapon. It can do a lot of damage to someone, not when you're like meleeing them, but when you're like, I don't know how to call it, on PC when you're like right clicking and you're like going super fast with it. that can like do a crazy amount of damage, but you do have to get up close to them. And if your opponent has good movement and like a gun that has a lot of DPS, like a minigun, something, you're probably gonna get melted before you can get to them with chainsaw. So I think this gun is or chainsaw is primarily used as a movement weapon. Um, I might have to put it in B tier as well. Maybe even C tier. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Um, actually, hmm. I'll put it in B tier just because like it can do a crazy amount of damage if it's used right. But other than that, I think it's just kind of a mid weapon, so I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. Next up, we have crossbow. I'd say crossbow, especially if you're using auto aim, crossbow is a really good weapon because you can headshot someone for 75 damage, so you can two tap someone, and it also counters katana. So if someone's crutching katana, then you can just hop on crossbow, and it's similar to sniper. You can't one tap, but it counters crossbow. Um, Sorry, it counters katana, and I might have to put this one either A tier or on top of the B tier, because I feel like sniper is just a better version, but it does counter. It does counter katana. So this is actually a tough decision. I think I'm gonna have to put it on top of the B tier. I'm gonna have to put it on the number one in B tier. I don't know if it's quite A tier, but crossbow is definitely a pretty good weapon. Moving on to daggers. Now this weapon, if you're not using it in a movement loadout, like I said, bow, daggers, knife, um, and fist, then I think this weapon's pretty terrible. I might have to put. I think I'm gonna give it a D tier just because it can be good in like a movement loadout. Other than that, though, it's pretty terrible. It's really inconsistent, just like bow. So I'm gonna have to put it in D tier as well. Now we have distortion. Now this gun is super no skill, super annoying. It does cost like I think it's like it's either 700 or 750 keys. So it does cost a lot, but this gun by the times I've played it, it is super annoying. I don't know if I can put it in S tier. It only does 35 damage at a time, but it is kind of crazy. I don't know. I feel like more people if it was S tier, I feel like more people would use it. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to put an A tier, but it is still a really good weapon. Super no skill, super annoying, but I can't lie, it is really good. So I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. Next up, we have energy pistols. One of my favorite secondaries. For me, it's energy pistols and exogun are my two favorite secondaries. Energy pistols is really good. No damage drop off, infinite ammo. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it has an insane fire rate, so that makes up for it. I don't know if I can put this one in S tier as well. I think I'm gonna have to put it in a high A tier. I think I'm gonna put it above distortion in A tier because energy pistols are really good. Moving on to we have energy rifle. This gun can be good if you have some crazy tech on like docks. You can hit like crazy angles off of like the cargo boxes and stuff. But energy rifle, it is a pretty. I would say it's okay. I might put it. I might have to put it in B tier as well. I'm gonna have to say it goes above chainsaw and above battle axe, but it's an okay weapon. It can be good in some scenarios, but it's kind of a situational gun, and it does not damage drop off, which is nice. But I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. Next up, we have exogun. This might be an S tier. I don't know. It's really hard to say. This is probably one of my favorite secondaries. Like I said earlier, it counters katana. It counters riot shield, which people do use a lot, which is very annoying. It basically headshots every time. No matter if you hit a body shot, it'll still register as a headshot just because of the splash. A lot of a lot of like really good people use it. I'm gonna have to put this one in S tier. I'm gonna put it behind burst rifle, but I think this is an S tier. If it's not S tier, it's probably above energy pistols. But I think I'm gonna say S tier honestly, because and its reload speed is so fast. I think this is a really good just a really good weapon. Next up, we have fists. One of the other starter things in this game. Fist is actually really good. You can double jump with it. If you press F to quick melee, and if you press F and spacebar at the same time, at least for PC players, you can like double jump without having to like manually click on fist, which is actually really nice. A lot of people use it it's a really good movement source because you can literally double jump like whenever you want. Not like literally like jump infinitely, but like after the cooldown, you can keep jumping pretty much all the time. So I'm gonna have to put this one in A tier. I'm gonna put it behind distortion, but I'm gonna have to put this in A tier because it's just a really good movement source. It actually does do a good amount of damage when you're hitting someone with fists, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. It's movement carried, but it's still pretty good. Next up, we have flamethrower, my least favorite weapon in the game. It literally requires no skill at all. But yeah, or like I said, flamethrower, it literally requires no skill. You just walk up to someone. You don't even have to have like good aim. Like it's so like the hitbox is so wide. You can just like, as long as you're close enough to the person, you can just walk up to them and spray them with flamethrower. And like I said, I use exogun and energy pistols. And when people call me a spammer, it's like, yeah, sure, sometimes I spam, but like energy pistols still requires aim and tracking, because if you don't have good aim, you're still not going to hit your shots. But with flamethrower, you don't need good aim. You don't need tracking.
Next car?
Oh, sorry. You literally don't need anything for flamethrowers. It's just a super no-skill weapon, and it like deletes people. It melts them, like literally melts them. So as much as I hate this weapon, I'm gonna have to put this one in. I'm not gonna say S tier, but I'm gonna say maybe even above distortion. I'm gonna have to put flamethrower in A tier. Next up, we have flare gun. Flare gun. It's kind of annoying sometimes on like close range maps, but other than that, it's not amazing. I might honestly put this one in C tier, cause it's just not like, it's not that good, Maybe in like back rooms it can be good, but who's playing on back rooms? No one's playing on back rooms. So I'm gonna have to put flare gun in C tier. Okay, next up we have flashbang. I literally have no clue I know what flashbang does. I don't have it. I do not know how good it is. Some people use it sometimes. It can be pretty annoying. I feel like it's more of a high-skilled weapon. But, I don't know. I honestly have no idea about flashbang. So, I might put it like all the way at the bottom of B tier. I really have no clue how good it is. So, I apologize if this is not a good ranking. Next up, we have freeze ray. So, freeze ray, you only have one freeze in the entire mag size, and so I guess freeze shorty did get nerfed, so you can't one tap, but like if you get them kind of low, or if you do like 40 damage to them, you can still freeze shorty. So I will say it is pretty OP.
Shopping for your next car?
Oh my goodness, I don't know why this ad keeps playing. I'm sorry. But other than like the freeze shorty loadout, or maybe like the freeze sniper, because people are inventing new ideas because the freeze shorty got nerfed. I don't know. I had to put like as like an all around weapon. I'm gonna have to put in D tier probably, because other than the freeze shorty loadout or like a freeze sniper, I mean it's pretty useless. So I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. I believe this is or wait, what is it? Or I okay, some of these I don't know if these are just like I honestly have no idea if these are like super OG weapons, including this water bottle or water potion, but I honestly have no idea what these are. Like I've never seen. I thought this is a revolver for a second, but this is
Shopping for your next
revolver.
car?
So I honestly have no idea. So I can't really rank these. So I'm just gonna leave them behind. So moving on to grenade. Grenade is also I'd say like a really I'd say it's a pretty solid utility. You can hold an aid in your hand so you can let it cook and like the range will like it'll shorten up and so that is really good for dealing damage. You can hit 75 with it. It's also good for movement. I might have to put I might say B tier, but I'm gonna go above energy rifle but below crossbow. I'm gonna put nade in B tier. Next up we have grenade launcher. Grenade launcher is also very annoying. I feel like it's just a better version of RPG. Maybe yeah, I would probably I mean it does a little less damage but it has a much bigger mag size. You can do 80 for it. I would say it's better than RPG. Really annoying. It's also a good movement weapon. Um I would say grenade launcher all the way at the bottom of A tier cuz I mean it's a pretty solid weapon. It's very no skill, but it's good movement. You can definitely it's similar to RPG. Has a 6 mag size, which is pretty good. I'd probably put it at the end of A tier. Now we have Gunblade. So Gunblade, I don't on like people call it trash. I feel like, but like this thing, like if you have good aim and you're good with Gunblade and you hit your shot, like Gunblade can like literally like destroy someone. Like I've played like level 400s who use Gunblade, and they'll literally like one tap me in like 2 seconds. Like it's like they hit me for 55 or 45 with a gunblade, and then they they do like the swinging things, and it's like I'm gonna have to put this. I'm not gonna say A tier, but I'm gonna have to put it in like high B tier. I'm gonna put it above grenade, but below crossbow. This gun is super annoying, very no skill, but like the only thing is once you hit your shot, like your gunshot, then you use your like knife abilities, and it's super annoying. Next up, we have jump pad. I might have to put this one in F tier, honestly. I mean, like besides like people who try to hit like sniper trick shots, I mean not even this utility is like really bad. I'd say I might have to put in. Uh, Nah, I'm gonna put it. Actually, I'm gonna put it above freeze ray, but below daggers. It's just besides like movement trick shot people, it's just useless. Honestly, there's nothing good about it. Moving on, we have katana. Okay, this is probably my second least favorite weapon in the game. Katana is so no skill. Like I was watching, I think like the best, I don't forget his name, but the best assault rifle player literally put this in perfect words to describe the katana. It punishes people for having good aim. I mean, when you hear that, it's just like terrible. Like it punishes people for having good aim. That's just really dumb. So, but although although it's super no skill and annoying, um, I I kind of want to put it in S tier because you can literally just get free damage from it. I might honestly have to put katana in S tier. Um, I'm gonna say below Exogun, but I have to put this in S tier because it's so broken. It's so no skill. It's really annoying, but it does deserve an S tier, which is unfortunate. Next up, we have knife. Knife. Okay, this is a really hot take, but I think knife is no skill. If anyone's watching this who are like players, like knife movement players, you guys are probably gonna be super mad at me. But like, you literally just like, I mean, unless you're like insane with knife, maybe it takes some skill. But like for most players, you're literally just sliding back and praying. to get a one tap, because I mean, like, I as a person who has used knife to try and one tap people, you basically just you have a general direction of where they are, and then you just slide back and pray, and then you just hope that you one tap them. Because I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like, that's pretty much it. And I might have to put knife. I mean, if you're insane, if you're like an insane knife player, insane movement player, this could probably be like an S tier. But for like an average player, I might put knife in C tier, honestly, because like for someone who has good movement, you're just gonna dodge the knife. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you're not gonna knife someone who has good movement. So I'm gonna have to put this in C tier. Moving on to Maul. Maul is just not good at all. So, like I said about Maul, it's just a really bad weapon. It's clunky. It's slow. You can do 75 damage with it, but this might be the first F tier of the video, honestly. Maul is it's just not a good weapon at all. It's super slow. If you're playing someone with good movement, you're literally just cooked. So I'm gonna have to put this in F tier. This is actually the first F tier of the video. Moving on, we have Medkit. So Medkit, despite it being nerfed, I believe it did get nerfed. Actually, yeah, I think it did get nerfed. Despite it getting nerfed, I still think I'm going to put this in S tier, because it is just like, I don't know, it's so good. Like, you literally just get free health back. Like, you can quick med, you can full med, and it's such a lifesaver in so many scenarios. So I'm going to have to put this in S tier. I'm going to put it above Exogun, but below Burst Rifle. Medkit is, even though it got nerfed, it's still a super good weapon. Not weapon, but utility. Moving on, we have Minigun. Another weapon I don't know too much about. I know, like, on paper it sounds broken, but there's a reason why a lot of people don't use it. You have to have good aim with it. Your movement does slow down a good amount when you're using Minigun. I might put this in maybe like B tier, but I don't, honestly, maybe A tier, but I just don't know how good it is. I think it's just like it's just like a good weapon. I'm gonna put it above energy rifle, but below grenade. I think it's just like right in right in the middle of B tier. I think it's like a good weapon, but not amazing. Next up, we have Molotov. Molotov is being used a lot right now. It's very, very good. It's pretty no skill, but I can't, skill or no skill aside, we're ranking at how good it is. Molotov is a very solid weapon. Has a big splash radius. It can deal a lot of damage. It lasts a good amount of time. This is definitely an A tier utility. I'm gonna put it above. I think it's above grenade launcher, but I don't know if it's above fist or not. Might be below fists, but Molotov is a very solid weapon or utility. Next up, we have paintball gun. Now, paintball gun has been nerfed. I believe it does. I'm not too sure, but I think it does less damage. And you can't really scope in. There's like a paint splatter you can do on PC when you right click. It does like a paint explosion that can like block a player's screen, kind of. And this is also, I believe this is the only or one of the only like non-scan weapons in the game, meaning like you don't have like if your crosshair is on someone and you shoot the weapon, it doesn't have like a 100% chance of hitting them because it's not a hit scan weapon. So it does it does take a time to like travel to the person.
Shopping for your next car?
Which can be pretty annoying sometimes. So like even if it looks like you're hitting someone, it's just because it's not a hit scan weapon. But despite the nerfs, I still think this weapon might be A tier because I don't know. Actually, I might put it on top of B tier because it does take a while to reload, has a small mag size. It does do a good amount of damage, but there's no headshot damage. It did get nerfed. Um, I think this is gonna be our highest B tier weapon with for paintball gun. I think it's a little better than crossbow, and honestly like I don't know. Like I feel like it can if you have good aim, like it can like I feel like it can destroy someone. But like all the nerfs and all the cons about it, I'm just gonna have to put it on B tier. But like I feel like it used to be S tier probably, but like I mean the best weapon in B tier is still like a really good ranking. So I'd say yeah, I'm gonna give it best in B tier. Next up we have permafrost. I do not have permafrost. I feel like it's just like kind of similar to burst rifle, but probably faster, and it does like 2 bullets at a time, and you can also freeze someone. Kind of like a freeze ray, which does take up ammo. Permafrost has gotten nerfed. I think it's less reliable than assault rifle, but oh, sorry, I skipped revolver. Sorry, but I'll do that next. But I want to say, oh, this is tough. I don't know too much about permafrost. I kind of want to put an A tier. I might say A tier. I might go. I'm gonna say, ooh, this is tough. It's either worst in A tier or best in B tier. This is tough. I might say. Wait, I actually don't know. I'm gonna be pretty harsh, and I'm gonna say no, because it could. I'm gonna say worse than A tier because it still can do a lot of damage and you can freeze people. I'm gonna put this the worst in A tier, which is still making it sound bad, but it's still a really good, solid weapon. Next up, we have revolver. So this gun is a very skilled gun. If you have bad aim, it's gonna be a terrible weapon. If you have good aim, it's gonna be a really good weapon. Um, it has 40 damage headshot, 30 body damage. I might put this in A tier because it's just that like if you have good aim, like this gun is really good. I might put this above permafrost. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is an A tier. Next up we have riot shield. Riot shield did get nerfed, so it doesn't have infinite health. It has 500 HP before it breaks. It's still a very annoying weapon. It is countered by like exo gun, Molotov, flare gun, energy rifle. Actually, no, not energy rifle. Grenade launcher, RPG. Um, yeah. So and spray as well. So I'm gonna have to put. I mean, riot shield is pretty annoying, but I'm gonna have to put it in B tier probably. I'm gonna say riot shield. I might put riot shield like. I might put it above nade, but below gunblade. I'm gonna say riot shield right close to the middle of B tier. Next up we have the dice. I think I know what this is referring to. I think there's like a game mode where you like roll a dice, and it just picks your weapon. Like it randomly chooses a weapon for you. So I guess it could be S tier if you get like one of these guns and utilities, or it could be F tier if you get like the mall or something. So for that reason, I guess I'll just put it in at the bottom of B tier because I mean, I'll just put it in the middle because it can be good or bad. So it'll be the middle. Next up we have RPG. RPG is a very no skill weapon, but it can be very good on certain maps like back rooms, construction, very close range maps, even like arena. But on open maps, it is pretty terrible. I want to say, or it's just not that good. So I'm probably gonna have to put this in B tier as well. I'm gonna put it above Gunblade. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I think this is actually like a good spot for it. Not better than crossbow, but I would say it's a little better than gunblade. And it's gonna go right here, almost at the top, or at the top of B tier. Next up, we have handgun. Um, I personally suck with handgun, but I know people with good aim. Handgun can actually be a pretty solid weapon. I also want to put this closer to A tier. I'm gonna. Ooh, this is actually tough. But looking at all these weapons, I feel like it. I feel like it might go. I'm gonna say probably. Ooh, wait, this is actually tough. Handgun. I'm gonna put it here. It's not better than energy rifle, but actually it might be honestly. But I'm gonna put it more at the end of B tier. It's not a bad weapon if you have good aim with it, but I personally suck with it. But I'm gonna give it B tier. Next up, we have Scythe. How are you gonna pronounce it? This weapon has S tier. I'm just gonna say it right now. The cooldown is really short. It's just probably the best movement weapon in the game, and for that sole reason, it's gonna get S tier. I'm gonna put it. Ooh. I might put it above medkit, honestly. It's just such a good. It's just such like. I used to main katana. I'll be honest. I used to main katana, and I'm not proud of it. And once I switched to scythe, like I literally, no matter how good katana is, like I literally won't go back to katana. Like I just can't do anything without the movement. So scythe is gonna get an S tier for sure. Next up, we have shorty. Like I said, this gun is pretty mid without like a freeze ray shorty combo. I guess it could be good in like back rooms or construction maybe, but other than that, it's just not a good weapon. But I will say, because of how like broken the free shorty was, I'm still gonna put it in C tier. I'll say, because it can do a really good amount of damage, but it's just kind of inconsistent. But I'm giving this a C tier because of the freeze ray shorty combo. Next up, we have shotgun. So shotgun did get a buff. I believe it got a 10% damage buff. And I think that actually makes a really big difference. And this is probably going to be a higher B tier weapon. It does have a 7 ammo magazine. It can do a lot of damage, especially with people on auto aim. I'm going to put this in B tier. I'm going to say better than nade. Maybe even better than riot shield. I'm going to say worse than gunblade, though. I'm going to put it like right in the middle of B tier. Next up, we have slingshot. I feel like energy pistols is just like a better slingshot, honestly. Slingshot, like, it's really like, yes, it can bounce off walls, but like the chance of you like drilling someone for a bunch of damage by hitting them off the walls is a pretty low chance. I might have to put this one in C tier, honestly. I just don't think it's that good in my opinion. I'm going to put it above shorty, but I think it's a C tier weapon, honestly. I don't think it's that good. Next up, we have smoke grenade. I really don't understand this. Like, maybe you can hide it in like full heal, but other than that, I don't think smoke grenade is good at all. Because, like, sure, your opponent may not see you, but you can't see your opponent either, so it's really helping no one. I'm going to have to put this in D tier, honestly. I'm going to put it behind freeze ray. It's just not a good weapon or utility. Next up, we have satchel. So satchel, I've seen Viecti like hit some good clips with satchel. Like it can do a lot of damage. Like you can kill someone because it does do 50 damage, headshot, I believe. But this is I feel like it's a pretty skilled weapon. It is a good movement weapon as well. I'm probably gonna put it all the way at the top of C tier, I want to say, because no one really uses it. But actually, no, I might put it behind flare gun. Oh wait, and knife also. I'm gonna put it in the middle of C tier. Actually, I feel like if it's used correctly and someone's actually really good with it, then it could probably be like B or A tier. But regularly, it's probably just gonna be C tier. Next up, we have sniper. Ooh, this might be an S tier, honestly. I don't know. It's for auto aim, yeah, probably definitely an S tier. If you're good with sniper, probably an S tier as well. This might be an S tier, honestly. I'm gonna put it behind katana though, because katana does counter sniper. But sniper, like if you're good with sniper, it's an S tier gun. Like you can literally just one tap someone. And when you want like if it's like on paper, like it'd probably be the best weapon in the game. But it does have some counters, like katana. Um, but yeah, like the auto aim factor and just like if you're good with PC or sorry, not PC. If you're good with sniper in general, it's just an S tier weapon. Next up, we have spray. I think this gun is actually very underrated. I think people sleep on spray. It can do 50 damage when you hit all headshots. And like the burst it does, it can do 50 damage. Has a 30 ammo magazine size, which is really good. Counters katana, counters riot shield, which are both used a lot. I'm gonna have to put this in like a higher B tier. I might put it above. I might put it above Gunblade, honestly. I'm gonna put it below Rocket or RPG, but I would say Spray is like a really solid, especially for beginners. I would say Spray is a really good weapon. Next up, we have Subspace Trip Mine. Now, I think this weapon, if this utility is so annoying, because you literally can't see it, and people, they'll make you push them, and then you run into it by accident, and then it'll literally like one tap you. And people also use it for like people use it for like sniper movement. Like they'll basically like fly in the air, and then they'll try to snipe you. But other than that, like subspace is not good at all. There's just much better utilities, so I'm gonna have to put this in C tier, honestly. I'm gonna put it above satchel, but below knife. I think it's like a C tier. Next up, we have trowel. This might just be an F tier, honestly. I don't like trowels. Sure, it makes a wall, I guess, and it does do some damage when you hit them with it. But this is probably an F tier. I don't have much to say about it. It's just not good at all. Next up, we have Uzi. Uzi, I'm kind of, I like Exogun and energy pistols, but I'm kind of getting back into Uzi because it does so much damage. And, yeah, no, it does so much damage. I have to put this in A tier, honestly. Uzi is really good. I'm going to put it, this is actually, I might put it above Revolver. Uzi it's just a really solid weapon. It's kind of just like an AR, but secondary. And it does a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to put it in A tier. Next up, we have Warhorn. Warhorn is also really good for movement, I'd say. Like, I might have to put this one in A tier as well, because Warhorn is used by a lot of people, and they really like the extra movement speed. So I'm going to have to put Warhorn in A tier as well. I might put it in front of Permafrost, but behind Revolver. But yeah, Warhorn is also like a really solid movement weapon. Next up, we have... Oh, I'm forgetting... Warper. It's called Warper. Wait. Yeah. I think so. I really don't know. I mean, I know what it does. I just don't know how good it can be. I might have to put this one in... I might put it in C tier, honestly. I don't know if it deserves B tier. I have to put it at like behind flare gun and C tier, honestly. I just don't know how good it is. I guess the movement is good, but I'm gonna have to put that in C tier, honestly. And I don't know what this I don't know what these three things are. I think that they might just be really OG weapons. But our last utility is Warpstone. I believe that's what it's called, Warpstone. Like it's literally just like a Minecraft Ender Pearl, but in Rivals. I also don't know how good this can be. I feel like it's very situational. I might have to put it. I might get a D tier, honestly. I don't know. I really don't know. I might put it in C tier, honestly. Honestly, I might put it like. I might just put it at like the end of C tier. I might even put Warper behind some of this stuff. I'll put Warper there. I think knife is better. But yeah, that concludes the tier list of every single weapon in Rivals. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I mean, I couldn't tell you from this. I really couldn't tell you if I'm missing anything, but I think this is pretty much all of the weapons. Let me know how good or bad this tier list is. I'm only level 128. I do have some experience with Rivals. I feel like I've played it a good amount, but I'm definitely not I definitely haven't been playing this game for like forever. So I don't have every weapon either, and I don't use every weapon. So I couldn't tell you too much about some of these guns and utilities. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, yes, like and subscribe. Comment down below how good you think this tier list was. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.